All right, welcome back. So if you're just joining us in this particular video, this is our case study 3, where I'm going through slow and steady our approach, our workaround, where number one, you will not spend so much resources or so much pricey, applications, for example, paying for subscription more with, Power Automate or Agile Data Factory or Agile Synapses or whatever platform that you use in the cloud. Now, what are we trying to do? We're trying to ingest bulk data into existing table with lookup. And not just one lookup, we have 4 lookups to deal with here, but this same process will work for hundreds or thousands of lookups. So yes, this is still the schema view that I'm showing you here. And if you remember, I did when I went through the schema view, I followed the lines, how they are connected to the main table here. So this is the lookup, and this is the main table here. Now, what are you seeing here now? I've now mapped it that all these bits here, yep, are the lookup tables, right? Which you know, and this is the main table, right? The next, what am I trying to do here? The strategy we're going to use today, strategy for the lookup table, we're going to have 2 different strategies. Strategy 1 will take care of the lookup tables, then strategy 2 will take care of the main table. I think let's go one step behind. Yep, all right. So I think we missed one step. Let's go back a little bit. All right, let's see. All right, yes. Yeah, all right, let's see. Yes, I think yes. So I have 2 strategies today. Strategy 1 will look at the main table, and that's where we are now. I think we were one step ahead of the game before. So now we are in strategy 1 on the main table. As you can see, main table. So this is what we are focusing right now. This is the main table, like I showed you before. In this main table, because it has 1, 2, 3, could be 4, it could be thousands of lookups, it is difficult for you to ingest data records directly into it without considering the GUID field. And because that is a problem, all we need to do is to eliminate that problem. And how do we do that? In our application, all we need to do is to duplicate this main table. And as you can see here, that is where our steps come in. Step 1, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to duplicate the main table easily to make it flat with no lookups. Step 2, I'm going to prepare the new record that we're going to ingest into our duplicate table. Remember, the duplicate table is just from the main table, perfectly neatly done. Then step 3, this is going to be step 3. Step 3, I'm going to ingest the new record to the duplicate table, the new duplicate table. Then step 4, finally, I am going to validate the data. That is exactly what we're going to do in this strategy for the main table. All right, let's move on to the next bit. So in the next bit, I think that's where I was before. So in the next bit, as you can see, one second, let me see if I can get the razor here. Let's clean this guy off. All right, yep, all right, good. So in the next bit, as you can see here, which I've already circled, so in the next bit, as you can see, what I'm going to be doing here is quite similar to what I just explained, but this is now on strategy on the lookup tables. The lookup tables, as you can see, I've circled around here, and you remember the lookup table are all connected to the main table. In this particular instance, my strategy here is simple. The same thing I'm going to do, but in a different way. Look at the arrow pointing here. This is what I'm going to do. First strategy I'm applying. Number 1, I'm going to detect new records, which means if the consultants are coming in and they're bringing new record that involves new clients, I am going to be, matching their record with the existing records. That gives us our new records. 1. Once I get that for each one of them, 1, 2, 3, which it will be doing automatically, then I will immediately ingest it in. Just a one phase transaction for each table. Then the second bit, I will now, after the second bit is the ingestion, of the new records that are found. Then the third bit is validate. And that simply concludes this. With this particular process, it will be smooth, easy, and fine. You don't need to kind of get, expensive Power Automate licenses. You don't need to have Azure Data Factory license or Azure, services that could cost you more. While you might want to go for other software out there, but this our process will make it super easy, super simple for you to get hundreds, thousands of consultants or people sending in reports and ingesting it into your Microsoft Dynamics 365 Dataverse database. Whether it has record in it or it does not have, or it has lookup in it, this video is for you, and this is the solution where we solve this perfectly and simple. All right, watch out from this bit now. I'm going to be taking you live to inspect the live Dataverse data, and we'll start the process of physically demoing how you can achieve this. All right, thank you for staying till this bit. Watch out for the next video. It's going to be interesting how I show you a perfect walkthrough how to achieve this particular case study 3 that the consultants have. Thank you very much. Bye.